Hi, I'm Phil from Driftworks, and this is my S65 DCT powered E30 M3. That's a lot of letters, isn't it? And we're off to a track day at Rockingham today.
What?
So we made it to Rockingham. It's a slightly different place, but yeah, I'm here in the E30. Hi Jay.
Hello Phil.
And James is here in this lovely beast of a thing.
Yeah, we'll have a
this
little
is our E92 M3. Right,
see if I can keep up.
Yeah, well, that's a real car. Ours is homemade. was awesome. Rockingham's slightly different to Silverstone. It has a few bumps on the track. I guess you might see in the in-car, but my god, I think it's bottoming out the rear pretty badly, so we've got to have a play with the rear suspension, and also we've got like a little bit of a notchiness in the steering, which, it being a new car, we need to stop and check out, because, you know, UJs and stuff like that, we don't want to have any binding, any issues out on track. So yeah, we actually did the right thing and stopped having fun for a minute, and we're coming in to check some stuff and fix some stuff.
And wind it lock to lock.
Yeah, I think we need to get our heads underneath it.
Yeah. Gonna fight the wind again.
Yeah, we need that.
Bar or something.
Yeah, we'll find a bar. Well, your cooling thing seemed to certainly work, Jay.
Yeah,
all the work to the ducting seems to have worked really well. So Jay, other than a gigantic mess, what have you been making?
Making air ducts.
Yeah.
With the covers and the radiator. Because you seem to like cooking it after about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's yeah, this aperture that we've always gone on about, the front of the bumper, it's just nowhere near big enough really. So also what we've done is cut this out here, which I'm really happy about. The fact that you can't notice that we've done that. That's really good.
I need to paint behind it black.
Yeah, and then, but you've also done, we've had the bumper off, and you've also done basically partitions, a box down there which is perfectly sealed. We've already done the splitter on the bottom, but you've also done something blocking that in there, yeah?
Yeah.
So,
it's like
so basically we've got two gigantic oil coolers here.
Yeah.
And then kind of the intake for the radiator, a lot of that's
We've
through
had
the
to
grill
cut the
there.
bumper bar out.
Yeah. So a hell of a lot of work, but visually no difference on the outside.
Well, that's the hope.
Yeah. And then all of this is basically made so these two gigantic oil coolers are sandwiched perfectly against the radiator, and then the radiator fan pulls through, and actually there's nowhere for the air to bypass really. So that's the hope anyway. Just going to get the radiator in now. And hope it all works, yeah? Yeah. Also the vibration that we had, and you could hear it in some of the videos that I've done, especially that
It looked like the radiator was going to snap in half.
yeah, the car was wobbling about like horribly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, the vibration, which I didn't notice while on the car, was because there's a bit missing of the fan here. So good job. These are really cheap. 700 quid was it with BMW?
720 plus VAT, I think.
720 plus VAT for the fan. Yeah,
but
so we
as you
got
can
a
see, not a
used
new
one.
one.
Yeah, I'm not paying that. So yeah, we've got a used one in there, and yeah, it all seems to have fitted up nicely. So fingers crossed, genuinely fingers crossed, this is the last time we have to do anything to do with the cooling. We hope.
I hope so. Oh, and the oil's fixed.
Oh yeah, that's the good news, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've after the engine swap, we've pulled apart the filter after doing quite a few track miles, I guess, and it's absolutely perfect. So yeah, this engine, yes, thumbs up.
It did, yeah. What, 15 minutes then without boiling?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't absolutely like on it. I was warming the tyres up and being not sensible, but sensible-ish.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just did a few hard laps towards the end, and the temperatures seem absolutely awesome. So yeah, fingers crossed that's that bit of it fixed, and now it's just the fine tuning of the things like the suspension I just mentioned. We got a really nice expensive car. Classic. Doesn't have a stand for the bonnet.
Classic car. You got a broom? You can get a twig.
Yeah. Not bad. I'm gonna take a bit out of them though.
Yeah.
They're 28 now, so I reckon on track they must have been, you know, 30 plus. Might be interesting to see whether this is topping the tyre out in tub as
I
well.
was thinking, is that the smell? Is it
Yeah, it could
rubbing
be,
on
couldn't it? Funny smelling tyres.
Well, and funny smelling foam and
Yeah.
stuff.
So as I say, there's a few things that we need to just do small tweaks on suspension and stuff like that. One of the things that we don't is these. The brakes on this are absolutely incredible. Alcon brakes, and the Andrew Liddell's MK60 tune on the ABS unit it's kind of mind-boggling how hard you can brake, how late you can brake, and the ABS just sorts stuff out for you. So yeah, super chuffed with that. Super professional.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be spring loaded, isn't it? Let us see what is. See if there's any.
And yeah, I can hear it creaking. Yeah, that's the clunk. Hear that? I reckon that it could just be a bolt on the rack or something.
Or is it the thingy joint?
Could be UJ. That was what I thought it was on track. It felt like kind of something binding.
Let's actually get the wheels off so we can see. It's very hard to see with the wheels on the end.
All right, yeah.
It's all pretty.
Yeah. All right. Let's just get the wheels off.
You go on the brake.
Fraser's here in his new whip. Mighty steed there, sir. Stupid, delicate aluminium nuts. You're just like a good dugger, isn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Get it on. Well, I guess I'll have to take the other side off as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Unless you want to stick your head in from under here.
Yeah, can do.
That brake disc will be rather hot. Maybe your fancy cooling pipes that you've made have made it better.
Maybe, mate. Imagine that if it worked. That's a good guess, mate.
Yeah, it's hot work, mate.
Yeah, let's get the matty thing if I'm doing that.
Yeah, I've already put it down for you.
Yeah, the tunnels.
By the way, I'm not being an absolute dickhead and just making one of my friends work on my car for me. Jay's on the clock today, it's a Thursday.
It's a day out.
It's an adventure.
Yeah.
Is that the clunk there? Somewhere?
Yeah. Don't know if it's something to do with these brake pipes. Go on, try that. I think it's rubbing on the brake cooling pipes.
Oh, okay.
If it's not doing it now.
No, it's, well, it doesn't feel as bad without the resistance.
Let me put it back. Go on.
That feels
Yeah,
there's resistance
it's the
there.
brake cooling pipes.
So you didn't do such a fantastic job after all.
Well, the brakes are cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can have one or the other.
Yeah. You know, who needs steering? Like, you know, if your steering just locks up.
Yeah. No, let's reroute that.
So
one.
you know exactly what it is, yeah?
I think so. Well, you know, let's not put it back on the floor yet.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Cool.
Need to hold them away from this, but they're not in the way of the wheel.
So that's the. Oh no, it's not worst
It's
case.
pinching in there, you see. As it's there, it pinches here on lock, and that's
okay.
the noise.
It's actually hitting the gaiter and the ball joint.
Yeah, it's just pinching that, and you can see where it's
Starting to rub.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Can you go over? I bet you can go over that, can't you?
the only reason I didn't is
Yeah.
because of the
That'll move up.
Yeah.
But if you keep it there, if you keep it at the front part of it, it'll barely move at all.
Okay, let's do
Like,
that then.
the anti-roll bar probably at that point will only move 5mm.
Yeah, okay. Well, if we've got a tube, if we've got
And worst case, it squashes that pipe
Yeah, I
and we have to
suppose,
repair
yeah,
it. It's much better than binding steering.
yeah, fair enough. This under tray collects things.
Yeah, it seems to, doesn't it?
Very tight already through there. This is why I went.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it'll squash, but
Yeah, I'm not bothered about it squashing the pipe, and I'm not bothered about it wearing through the pipe. We'll sort a solution for that later, but yeah, just keeping it away from the steering is all that really matters.
at least it's not too serious. I don't think, anyway.
Yeah. There's 3D printed bits turned out.
Fantastic. I've got to get him to do something for me.
Are you going to do some on the
I'm
stand?
going to do exactly the same, yeah, because I've got a hole in the bumper like that.
How'd you get on in this one?
It's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
What have we changed? We just changed the rear springs on it.
Yeah, change the rear springs. They were 12k, they're now 16.
Yeah.
And just keeping an eye on the pressures. I think at Donington they were going pretty high, kind of high 30s.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep them down to 30 when they're hot.
Yeah.
Which they pretty much are.
Cool.
But yeah, it's lovely. It's really well balanced.
That bump's ridiculous, isn't it?
On the way into the straight, or the one out?
I don't like the one on. I can deal with the massive one on the way into the straight. On the way out, on that fastest corner of the circuit, where it just like goes bump and then upsets you when you just aim into the wall at 100 mile an hour already. That's not my favourite.
No, it's not good. There's about a third of the way around the corner as well. There's some really strong black lines that just go straight into the wall. So don't look at the lines. Don't look at the lines. But yeah, it's good. This thing's a weapon. I've nearly done half a tank of fuel already.
Have you? How many laps did you just do?
It's strong. I don't know. 15?
Cool. You're just non-stop, aren't you? It's just like the old days in the white E36.
Yeah, it's good. It's really nice.
Have we got any footage of that anywhere? I bet we haven't, have we? I've probably got a picture I could throw in to show you James's sick old white E36 that we never should have sold.
Yeah, that was a bad mistake.
But yeah.
Yeah, that thing would do lap after lap after lap, just really well balanced. And this is feeling very similar, which is brilliant.
Yeah, awesome. So that's the front done. Now, I think I'm going to do the unthinkable. I think I have to raise the rear a little bit because these bumps. I haven't bought any different springs with me, but I think possibly a kilogram up on the spring brake on the rear would possibly fix it. We've got the damping pretty much as stiff as it'll go. We're just going to take the wheels off and see whether it's actually the wheel contacting the top of the arch anyway. It does compress quite a lot, but yeah. Hopefully I don't have to raise it.
Doesn't help we're at a track with a massive jump.
Yeah, that jump is undesirable. By the way, this event is a charity event. It's Mission Motorsport, who are great friends of ours. They do loads of track work, all in support of injured forces. And the actual day itself is being run by another friend of ours, Darren from Destination Nürburgring Events. If you've never been on Destination Nürburgring track day, at the Nürburgring, it's fantastic. Forget about tourist farting. Super dangerous, especially if you're from the UK, because you are not insured no matter what anybody tells you. And these guys run awesome events. That's looking pretty sad.
The Slaminator strikes back.
Your mominator. So I am doing the unthinkable. We're going to have to just basically raise this up by 15 mil. It's going to look atrocious, forgive me.
It's going to look exactly the same to everybody else, but you know.
And yeah, hopefully we'll just fix it with a stiffer spring when we get back. But for now, we could do without the level of danger we were just dealing with, because it's pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Lovely job.
Right.
Were you sick?
No, but come to Driftworks and be converted by BMWs completely.
Yeah, they just finished early. Someone span.
Oh dear.
Someone
Didn't go exactly to plan.
In a minute, you know.
Hey, that's a nice hat, James. Where do you get those?
What?
Where can you buy them?
You can buy them at driftworks.com.
I'm so at plugging anything that we sell, so well done, James.
Have you been out? Very, very slippy, apparently. Yeah. What the f happened to the weather?
Lunch.
Yeah. Steady laps.
Steady-ish.
Ish.
mean we have to go park?
Yeah, I guess so.
Get told off.
Ah, think he's gonna get you.
Hi! I just got told off.
Did you?
I got the naughty flag. I guess drifting. Like, yeah.
Well done.
I know.
Don't worry.
I don't want to get you guys in shit. So if you want me to go and have a breather for a
I'm not
minute.
believing. No, don't have a breather.
Yeah.
Just like turn it down.
It's not like it's the most intense ride of your life anyway, is it?
No, it's fine.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty dull.
Yeah. In the way.
And I'm not going to go drifting through the banked corner or anything. It's not like I'm being stupid. So
Yeah, I'd be quite committed to be fair.
yeah, I don't like that. Not with the bump on the exit.
No. Have you done it before in something?
Yeah, I did that in the S15 back in the day.
Right.
In the dry. Track day complete, and nobody died, even though it rained at Rockingham.
Good success.
How did you find that, James?
It's really good fun. It was very slippy in the afternoon. Very slippy.
See, James is complaining, and look, he's on bloody Cup 2s. These AR1s, absolutely love them in the dry. My God. At this track, which is known for being completely lethal in the wet,
yeah,
that is next level. But yeah, nobody died. The car works really well. Mine, yours is easy because it's still a car.
Mine always works.
Awesome. Jay fixed some stuff, which is awesome.
Imagine that it worked.
Yeah, everything's awesome. So thanks for watching. Hit that like if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe because we do lots of different stuff here. Our social media channels are at Driftworks. My own personal one is Phil Morrison DW, which is where loads of this car ends up. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Cheers.
A
At Driftworks, we've helped over 50,000 happy customers since 2004. Our huge online parts store is simple to use, with superb shipping rates to anywhere in the world, and finance options available for UK customers. We live and breathe wheel fitment, so if you have any questions about your own car or any of our products before placing an order, please drop us an email at shop@driftworks.com or give us a call. Thanks for watching.